Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Yahlia Ali in this incarnation. I am here today to channel a message. Remember, as always, to only take what resonates and to leave what doesn't. There could be things that are not adjusting to your experience. I'm going to focus in energies that are emerging, so let's see what I am receiving for this instance. Okay, the first thing that is coming, it is that you could have experimented recently or you are going through this situation right now. Something, an uncomfortable situation showed you the fact that you perhaps were very self-exigent. I am feeling a lot this energy of assuming responsibilities that aren't actually yours to take, being in charge of situations of people or external things that it is not your responsibility to assume. And that situation, that uncomfortable situation, could be showing you how you need to establish a boundary regarding that thing. If this is about, certain situation regarding relationships, it could be that, something on the outside, it is not showing you the reciprocity or the energy that you are investing. Perhaps on the contrary, because when we are behaving in a selfish way with ourselves, that is also reflected on the outside through situations, through people, etc. So although that situation, it is uncomfortable, and for some of you it could be painful because I am seeing that you are putting your whole focus on there. It is also important to not allow that situation to drain your total energy. Of course, this is not about repressing emotions or repressing what you are feeling, but instead of that, it is about perhaps giving another perception to that situation. And the perception, mainly, it is about this. It is about how much energy you are investing in certain experiences, people, external things, and the importance of paying attention to your inner voice at the time you are doing that. And many times when we are learning to establish boundaries, healthy boundaries, it is important to take a moment to ask ourselves if we really want to do certain things. This is a practice, and while we practice that, we can develop the connection and the recognition of what we need to do in the present moment. I'm saying that because for people that are starting to practice healthy boundaries, that is not an easy task. They are so used to operate under the programming and to instantly do something or giving excess of energy to the outside, that they are not even questioning if that energy that they are investing is actually aligned with their inner coherence. So this is the first thing that I am seeing. There is also like a will of an expectation, an expectation of this situation to be different. It is like a desire of, I would like this situation to be different or to be solved in a certain way. And I think that those expectations are something to let go of too, because they are not actually connected to reality. And because perhaps those expectations are coming from this place where you don't want to deal with establish the boundary, because perhaps the boundary is bringing discomfort. Other thing that usually happens when we are practicing to put healthy boundaries in certain situations, it is that we have to deal with the discomfort of not feeling perhaps a good person with quotation marks, the discomfort of feeling guilty. It could be many things. So I think that wanting the situation to be solved involves getting a result, or that the situation can be modified as you are expecting. But not every time that we are expecting something, that means that we are expecting the best, because the best that is that could happen to us, it is exactly what is happening, at least for us to integrate certain lessons or to learn certain things in our experience. So what I am seeing, it is the importance of redirect your energy. Some of you could be feeling like tired, even energetically drained because of the amount of focus you put into the situation. And because at times this expectation of, yeah, I want this situation to be solved, I want the situation to be in this certain way, this expectation is like operating as a mechanism to push other emotions that you could be feeling, like anger, like emotions that many times humans judge because they think they are wrong to be felt. And there is no wrong emotion. It is just that emotions are showing us, are giving us information, are telling us how we are behaving with ourselves and how we are interacting with the external situations too. And anger, it is usually a signal of boundaries that we are letting us being crossed, or an inner voice that we are denying, an inner voice that we are ignoring, and then that accumulates resentment over time. So it is very important to learn to establish those boundaries so we are not accumulating that resentment that could explode and that we could project in a situation that perhaps it is not according to that kind of behavior. But well, things happen. So this is what I am seeing mainly in here. The need in first place to let go of those expectations that actually they are attached to the situation. I mean, you are holding on those situations because you are holding on things that aren't actually, or that cannot actually participate of the next phase of your life, that cannot actually participate of your evolution or the version that is unfolding through this experience. So the expectations are operating also as a mechanism of self-denial, perhaps, or denial of what you truly need to confront in here. That is actually, letting go of that thing. For some people, I think this is about relationships, understanding that they are not, offering growth anymore. This is not about judging people, or it is just understanding that many times we accomplish certain things, certain lessons, we get to a point where we cannot keep sharing in the same spaces, and this is what is presenting in here. But I think that the attachment to the expectation, or and with expectation, I am mainly talking about that you could be waiting for those people or that external situation to operate in the way that you are waiting for. And I am not seeing that happening. I am seeing that this situation right now, as much as uncomfortable you could be feeling it, has a greater purpose. And once you can put the focus on the path ahead, on new experiences, or giving priority to what actually makes you feel okay with yourself right now, you could give a space to whatever thing you need. It could be also process emotions, giving a space to spend time with yourself and do things that actually are nourishing you. So while you do that, something new is being opened, but be careful in a certain way, with quotation marks. Of course, it is not about a danger, but be careful with the tendencies in here, because I think that you are totally able to find this inner balance, but at times there is this tendency to fall into this mentality of things never go well for me, I never meet the right people, or there is a negative dialogue that leads you to feel very, very sad. and that is also important, not to judge but to observe, and at times to go into the other direction, which is, I wish that the situation could be other way, perhaps if and putting your mental focus in things that aren't actually connected with reality. So the integration, it is about nourishing yourself while you transit whatever thing you are feeling, not repressing your emotions, not pushing to the unconscious what you're feeling, but integrating and dealing with whatever thing it is presenting while you do what you actually feel that is right for you, and you can open the path to new experiences. This will be a process, I am seeing. So be patient and compassionate with yourself during this path. Well, I am going to end this message here. Thank you, everyone, and see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.